Hi guys, welcome to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So today we're doing the readings on how will the rest of 2020 is going to be for Jin of BTS, Kim Jin. We're going to have a look at the energy to see how will the next 6 months be for him, what kind of messages he need to be aware of, and kind of like what's happening from now until the end of the year. Let's have a look at the tarot cards first. So we open it with the Two of Cups. So that's probably a love connections, a soulmate connection, or some kind of like really high level spiritual connections. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Ooh, beautiful, love it. Then we have Strength. This is my favorite card of this deck. Ooh, then we have Five of Swords. Then we have Ace of Pentacles. Alright, interesting. For some reason I feel like this is strongly about his love life, like emotional life, basically his relationship situation. So with this Two of Cups, it usually indicates a soulmate connections, a really high level spiritual connections, some between two people who really understand each other, who gets each other on like many levels, and it feels like they kind of like mirroring each other in a way. A lot of emotion to offers. It's very romantic. It's very, like this kind of feeling that it gives you butterflies in the stomach. It's kind of like exciting. It's I'm feeling tingles. It is something that makes people in this relationship very excited, and it's just a lot of emotion. It's very emotional. It's very romantic. It's very beautiful, and then we have this at once. It's like a awakening moment. It's like epiphany moment. It's like something happened, like a lightning strike, and you suddenly realize things around it. So it could be when these two comes together. Oh, how do I say? If I see with all this reading in like a progress over time, then it will be like at first the relationship seems to be going really well, and like like when it first started, it doesn't have to be a new relationship, but it's just like when it first stepped into this phase of Two of Cups, like this heavily emotional. It's very like the emotions are so strong. Almost feel like it can sweep them off their feet. And it starts so sweet, so romantic, and then something would happen that would make them realize the reality of the situation. It possibly did. I feel like there would be some kind of conflicts between these two people in terms of their personality and the way of life, this lifestyle, the way they see things. But then we have this strength in the center of the reading, and this is such a beautiful card. It's like a very calm energy and very much in control. Like this person know what is going on. They very much aware of the situation and everything around them. And then they are not assertive. They are not a control freak or anything. But they know they know that they have the power to manipulate the situation, or like to get through the situations very calm. It's like really beautiful. So I guess if we are still in the sense of like relationship wise, it progress, like the conflict and the epiphany moment and the realizations goes into the stage of, you know, getting understanding each other and like compromise and come to the phase that that you accept that there are gonna be things, like there are gonna be hardships in any relationship, and you kind of like work together to get through it, and like work together to solve it basically. And then like just opposite the Five of Wands, at once, sorry, we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords to me is always like an inner conflict, like a mental battle, like something that happens inside one's head, and it is disturbing. It can be destructive as well, but it is the conflicts within oneself. So I feel like for Jin, it could be, because to me, he always has such a strong personality. He's very, he knows what he wants, and he knows, like he's very stubborn with it. That's how he felt about him, and it possibly that this Two of Cups relationship, to him it conjuncts with his career or his, you know, the way of life that he's been pursuing all the time. Like I feel like he's always very independent. He doesn't like to be too involved. He doesn't like to be you know, it doesn't he liked to be independent, and even if he would be in a relationship, he wouldn't like the idea of being tied up or being settled down to one particular relationship, and he always put himself and BTS and the fan first. So if any potential relationship would conjunct with that or would contradict that, he in his head he would without doubt like chop up the relationship before it could intervene with his career or with like everything that he's been built up until now, including his self-esteem, his self-love, everything. Like to me, I felt like I think I can resonate with Jin at this point, because he spent so much effort, so much time building his own like his own lifestyle, his own way of living his life, and to be able to step into a relationship, people have to sometimes compromise their way of life, their like what they're used to do, and have to like make little changes here and there to fit another person into their life. And sometimes, to me personally, and I think Shin feels the same, it is difficult, and it feels like sometimes you would ask yourself, like, is it worth it to make all these changes for one person? And you feel like, what if it couldn't go back to the routine that you've so used to before? So I feel like that type of conflict mentally would kind of like stop him from getting too romantically involved with someone. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles at the end. So this is like the start of something new, and it's like something very how do you say, very inspirational. Ooh, and this fits in timeline of the end of the year. So and Pentacles is always about like financial, career wise. I guess it could be ooh, why do I feel like it could do something new career wise? I don't feel that much of a mixtape or like a solo a musical project. I feel like it could be a drama or acting project of some sort. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. He could have the inspiration to do something before his enlistment, because I think it would be next year if it is happening. So it could be some kind of project that he would do before he enlists, and it would be released while he's in the army. So like we have some kind of content while he's away. Yeah, okay, we get into the oracles, but I feel like with this Five of Swords, he kind of like cut off this romantic connection, which has just been, which is in the phase of like building up. Like it's very new, I guess. It doesn't have to be someone new, but it's like a new phase of a relationship. It just started and he cut it off, kind of. But let's see if we get anything else from the oracle card. We have practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. So this, oh my god, this is the new perspective. This is a new perspective, and I guess practice compassion. It could go with it. It could say something about this Five of Swords as well. Like you should consider the other person's point of view as well. And there is a reason I placed these cards was placed in between these cards. Yeah, oh gosh, and we have romance. So it's definitely this Two of Cups connection. So this definitely romantic connection coming in for him very soon, or I think it's already started. But he probably have to go easy on it, go easy on himself. It doesn't, like, I totally understand his point with his Five Swords, like what I've explained. But it is hard, like you don't know if it's gonna work or not, if you're not gonna try. Then we have the answer you need. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. I think it goes with the practice compassion, seeing a new perspective, the Eight of Wands, and also the Ace of Pentacles. The answer he needs are coming. The answer she needs are coming. It probably can be something to do with his new project, and I strongly feel like it's going to be an acting project of some sort. He probably like waiting on a confirmation on it, or like waiting for the script or something, for the planning to be confirmed. And then we have, I can never say this word, but double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. It is what he does every day. His Epiphany song is so powerful. And the fact that these two cards are next to each other also says something like, is the Epiphany. Oh, and it could also be like double mission. It could also say something about his acting project as well, something like besides of his main career as a singer. So like two things at a time. Then we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Rewriting the future, right? And it's next to this strength card. So I feel like with this, in regards to this romantic relationship, if they really want to work it through together, if they talk to each other and get it cleared out, they could really make it work. As I feel like the problem is with Gene, like he loves himself a lot, and he's treasured the things that he's built up for himself all this year, and he's kind of like scared to let other people to step into his castle that he's built. Like, because I feel the same as well. Like I feel like I don't want people to come and stir up my life and leave. So it's like he would want people, like of course he wants love, but then at the same time he's afraid to get hurt from loving. And also, like, with the life that BTS is living is difficult, of course. And because this somehow these healings really stand out to me. I feel like Jane's probably hurt in the past, from a relationship that he's very close with, like from the people that he's very close with, probably someone in the family or someone like a really close friend whose relationship didn't work out, and it hurts him so bad, and it affects Jane in a way that he doesn't want that to happen to him. And then finally we have this. Ooh. I surrender to the power greater than me. Oh, and it has the same color. Look, all this has the same bluish color. These 4 cards, and it's so beautiful. And I feel like this is the color of the throat chakra. So something to do with like communication, something like to speak out. So I feel like with that, the message for Jane would be to be able even these 2 cards has the blue on it, the blue tint on it. So I feel like with Jane, to be able to like walk through, to get over this feeling of getting into a relationship, getting into a commitment, I feel like he should need to like walk it through with his love interest, like need to communicate. It's okay to show that you're vulnerable to the person that will truly care about you. It doesn't make you weak, it only makes you stronger. Once you like lay out your raw emotions to the people that really care about you, they would like help you heal that, and it would just make it easier to walk through. And I feel like the 2 of Cups and the Romance card is really, it's beautiful cards you want to see in a relationship reading. So when it comes to this relationship, I think it is something that would be worth fighting for. So I hope that Jane will understand that and kind of like step out of his fear and his state of mind that he's built for himself all this year, and kind of like walk through this and make this connection work, because I can feel like it's quite significant for him. Yeah, I think that's all that I. Oh wait, because we have this, I surrender to the power greater than me, so it could be like a really divine guided connection that Jane's having, and it is an essential step for him, for his soul, to develop and to step into a higher vibration. Yep, I think that's all that I see for Jane for the rest of 2020. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please consider to subscribe to the channel. And I do a whole lot of other readings. If you are interested, you can check them out on this link here. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!